What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me once again, and welcome back to Nancy Drew Midnight in Salem. And apparently these people want justice. False judgment, false claim, justice delayed is just denied. So these people want to see May. God, Deirdre, every time. Want to see May arrested. Let's go here.
Darn, missed the opening hours.
Damn.
Better luck tomorrow.
Now this accused witches group shows up from out of nowhere and thinks they're entitled to the Hathorn property.
Didn't they find proof for their claim? It's only fair.
How far back do these reparations have to go? It's been hundreds of years. Nobody...
Huh. God, Deirdre, stop. Okay, we're gonna go to the museum now. I guess we can't check out the thing. Alright, check this out. Remembering the wrongly accused, may history never be repeated. Oh, look at that. Oh, the gift shop is closed.
The carefully researched genealogy of several accused witches. Their names weren't fully cleared until 2001.
To 2000 and what? Dark Times witch trials, the deadliest witch hunt in North America. 20 executed, 200 accused, 19 found guilty that were executed by hanging, and 1 was crushed to death. 5 died in jail from torture. Bridget Bishop immigrated to British America. Yep. John Willard. I'm pretty sure these are a lot of names of people in the Crucible, which are based off of the Salem witch trials. Discover the most enduring and emotional events in American history. God. Salem of yesterday. Roger Conant founded Salem in 1626. I just had to make sure I was recording. As a colonial town, which was first called Namkeg, the settlement's location in the mouth of Namkeg, where the settlement are called Salem, inspired by the Hebrew word for peace. Despite peaceful beginnings as a settlement, immigrants have been best remembered for the witch trials of the 17th century, the deadliest witch hunt in American history. England had their own witch trials in the 17th century and passed the Witchcraft Act, making it the law to put anyone who practiced witchcraft put to death. The settlers knew about the danger of witchcraft through their own histories, but history still repeats itself. So 1692 1693, over 200 were accused. Court order and Terminer established Governor William Phipps to interrogate those accused of the work of the devil, witchcraft. Phipps and Detective Deputy Governor Thomas Danforth, both men of position and wealth, appointed judges to preside over the trials. One of the harshest judges on the accused was rich and powerful magistrate Judge John Hathorn. Hathorn examinations and interrogations relied on spectral evidence, and it is noted in history that he often judged with an assumption of guilt. Many believe the accusers were often gained wealth and land rights from their accusations, and sentencing that was solely based on their spectral evidence. At the dark period of trials, the laws were changed, the sale of shipping and merchant economy grew. Settlement became a place of assembly for officials during the War of Independence. Many luminaries hail from Salem, including Nora author Nathaniel Hawthorne, born in 1804.
Maybe we can learn something about the
We're trying.
Sad that even children are named in the list of those accused witches. Like Abigail Johnson, just 11.
Just 11. Abigail Johnson. Sigma trials were a tragic time, where those accused of witchcraft were not only adults, as terror accusations implicated the youngest in Salem, the children. Many children were accused, tried, and put into prison. In 1692, Abigail Johnson, at age 11, was one such child accused of witchcraft. Her mother, Elizabeth Johnson Sr., was accused of witchcraft from the trials. Abigail had lost her father just 2 years before the trials, and she was being raised by her mother and grandfather. The trials were known for the accusing of widows and people in trouble for many reasons, especially those who have relatives who were outspoken against the trials or came into a position of wealth. Such was the case for young Abigail. History notes that her grandfather was an early critic of the witch trials and was known to be outspoken about the injustices of the trial proceedings. Abigail and numerous of Abigail's family were accused of witchcraft. Examinations were known to take into account members of families of many accused. For Abigail, this included her mother, her sister, and one of the more famous persons accused in the trials, her aunt, Abigail Faulkner. Aunt Abigail Faulkner was arrested at the same time as young Abigail was accused of afflicting others, resulting in her confession. For Abigail Johnson, this time in her life was a long series of examinations, accusations, trials, and depositions. Her aunt was arrested on August 11th of 1692. Testimony resulted in an arrest warrant being issued for young Abigail Johnson. Oh, there's way more. I don't know if I can read all this. I'm not just gonna be reading the whole video. So, here I'm just gonna show this on screen for a second. And if you guys would like to read, you may pause and read more. So, y'all could read? Okay.
Everything you could ever want to know about Salem's history, from the Namkiag people to the Great Salem Fire of 1914.
Namkiag. So there's everything here. Let's talk. Oh.
Let's see.
Oh, the candle.
Let's.
Okay, so am I not allowed to see? Alright, let's talk to you.
Hey!
Tegan.
Sorry about the mess. We're in the middle of installing a big showcase. So what have you seen in town so far?
We decided to do the Real Witches tour.
What's with her getup? Witch? Street magician, maybe?
Everyone has to make a living. Is she telling the story about a coven living here in the recent past?
Yeah. Why?
Just bad taste.
Olivia is quite the local character.
True.
I hope you don't mind if we do the tour. I want to see more of the town. And finding out a place's old superstitions is kind of a habit I've gotten into. I'm excited to look around the museum.
Wow, she just didn't say anything. Okay, she found a tour ticket. Sorry, I'm looking at something real fast. Because I just needed to see something here. Okay. Okay, so we got a tour ticket.
Closed off.
Okay, first for new installation and the new exhibit. Now can I look at this stuff over here? Okay. Oh, can I can look at that note right there, but okay. Let's go talk to Olivia about the tour, right? Hello.
Uh-oh, here comes.
Talk to you.
What am I supposed to do? Go on the witch tour.
Well, we have the tickets. Let's go see the lame witch of Salem. Oops. I mean real witch.
Okay, so
Talk to you.
I got my tour ticket.
This tour sounds interesting.
Welcome on my tour.
Thank you.
Found tablet.
Uh-oh.
Talk
Side by
What am I supposed to do?
side.
Oh! I had to right click it. Ravenclaw quest short. Look for the raven and place the tablet over spots of interest. Salem sinkholes, accused Richard Memorial, Judge Hathorne's grave, unmarked graves, Little Liberty statue, Hawthorne House, and the Puritan statue. Let the raven be your guide. Look for me. So I'm assuming there's something in the museum. Let's go on this tour. Oh, there's the raven.
The Salem Museum, known formerly as the Town Hall, not only a great resource for the Salem witch trials, it also holds records of other interesting facets of our local history. Anyone visiting Salem does well to seek out the forbidden knowledge hidden in these halls.
Okay, let's go. We got the Puritan statue. Accused Witches Memorial. Let's go over there. Okay, and point.
It was a time of horror, when the witches who walked the earth were wrongfully prosecuted and thus stripped of everything. These are the ghosts you'll find here in Salem. Their homes taken, their knowledge destroyed, their lives erased.
Okay, so we got those. Judge Hathorne's grave, unmarked graves, Little Liberty statue, Hawthorne House, and Salem sinkholes. Let's see. Oh, there's the little thing.
The road has completely collapsed.
The road has collapsed under a sinkhole. Let's listen here.
The road has completely collapsed.
Oh there, watch your step. In recent years, these maws into the deep unknowns have opened. There was once a vast network of tunnels beneath Salem, used by smugglers during the Prohibition era. Most would have you believe that these tunnels are now collapsing. But you have to wonder if there could be something more sinister behind these sudden maws into the underworld.
So cheesy. Alright, let's go to Little Liberty statue and then the graves, because we haven't stepped into the gravesite yet.
The specter may. The shops are.
That might be in the actual thing here. Let's go here. Into the gravesite. This must be the Little Liberty statue. Aha! Bring the light into darkness.
Before you stands Abigail Hathorne, helping the accused witches escape the grasp of her own brother, Judge Hathorne himself. Abigail freed many from their holding cells until the judge caught her in the act and locked her up in a cell deep within the Hathorne house. The statue was given the name Little Liberty in honor of her valiant efforts to free the innocent.
Neat. Alright, so we gotta find the graves of Judge Hathorne and unmarked graves. Samuel Sewall. Roger Conant. Oh, there's
Huh.
this one. A few unmarked graves. Okay.
These headstones bear names lost to history, but some believe they belong to those sentenced for witchcraft. A condemned witch was forbidden from being buried on consecrated ground, but many victims were buried by loved ones in secrecy, and some may have found their eternal rest beneath these unmarked graves.
That's crazy. I mean, it makes sense to a point. Huh, I wonder what this grave is. Alexander Bell. Samuel Paris. I wonder if they're in relation at all to the Perrys. Oh, there's Judge Hathorn's. Okay.
You stand before the remains of Salem's most zealous and conniving judge. So lacking in morals was Judge Hathorn that he sentenced innocents to death while claiming the estates of the dead as his own. Unlike the more remorseful Judge Sewell, Hathorn never felt any guilt for his part in the Salem witch trials.
That's awful. Alright, so the last place is the Hathorn house. And so we're supposed to go there, I guess. I'm assuming the Hathorn house is this way. Oh. Can't actually go.
Not yet. There are some more things I'd like to look into before I'm done.
Come on, Drew.
Let's go.
Through these woods lies the infamous Hathorn estate. It was common during the Salem witch trials that the lands of the accused were taken and resold for cheap. The judge himself bought many such lands, and on them built his grand estate. The Hathorn house has since come to represent all the wrongs that were inflicted during the trials.
Okay, I'm officially exhausted. Let's head back to the Perry house, okay?
You don't want to go. You don't want to go this way?
Not yet. There are some more things.
Come on,
Not yet. There are some more.
come on.
Alright, fine. We'll go back to the Perry's house. And we'll try talking to May again. See how this goes. Alright, we're on the museum tour. Let's go and leave. We did the museum tour. Oh, cutscene.
So, any thoughts?
First album was better.
Yeah, totally. It's good.
Really? You like this?
Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, well, they were much better before they changed their bassist.
I meant the case. What do you think about it?
I don't like the judge.
Yeah, I kind
Me
of got
neither.
that. I think the feeling's mutual.
Well, he's a jerk. Maybe he burned down the Hathorn house. What? You don't think so?
I don't think the judge burned down the house. But losing the accused witch's evidence seems a little too convenient.
Yeah,
Exactly.
good point.
It's the absence of a case, which is why May should be considered innocent.
If May were willing to give an alibi, we could clear this up tonight. She's not talking to anyone, it seems. We are all allowed to enjoy some amount of privacy, but her refusal to be interviewed leads me to believe she is hiding something.
I can't believe you, Drew. I thought you were here to help.
I am.
You know, not everyone can be as brilliant and cold as you are.
I'm not cold. And I never said I was brilliant either.
You need to get May to trust you. If she trusts you, she'll open up and tell you the truth. And then you'll see. You're kind of my last hope to reach her. You're good at finding ways to get people to open up. Usually. So find a way.
I'll try.
Yeah, I'll try. Let me bring the music down slightly because it's loud. Oh. No, that's supposed to be in game. Hello.
Hi.
What are you listening to?
Hey, what are you listening to?
You like this?
Yeah, we were listening on the way over. First album was much better.
Too bad to change basis.
Too bad they changed basis.
Yeah, I know, right? It's just, you don't look like you listen to this music.
Not much.
Why does no one believe me?
Now you know how I feel.
Damn.
May, I know you don't know me that well, but I'm here to help you.
I didn't burn down the Hathorn house.
Okay. Why does everyone think you did?
It's called prejudice. I look different. Or something like that.
That doesn't seem like a good reason to burn down a building.
She's
What can I
jamming out
say?
though.
We're stupid. Can't believe it's gone.
Did you ever visit the estate?
All the time. I appreciated it.
Oh? Why? Because it's historically significant?
It was built by a cold, brutal man who sent a bunch of people to their death because he didn't understand them. I appreciate being reminded of what happens when greedy people stay in charge.
Damn. Your sister cares about
really
you.
cares about you.
She has a strange way of showing it sometimes.
What makes you say that?
Well, she cared enough to get Deirdre and I involved.
I worry about her.
How come?
She takes her work really seriously. Like, she cares. A lot. Like, way more than most normal people do for their passion projects. It's not a hobby, it's more like something she has to do.
Oh, she must be
Kinda
guilty or
sounds
something.
Like me.
I hope not. It's like her personal crusade, like only she can make it better or something. You can't live your life like that. You need to enjoy it. Enjoy it with people you love.
Yeah, believe me, I know.
Do you know Francis
You know
Tuttle?
Frances Tuttle very well?
No. But I know her daughter Lauren has that shop, Luminous Infusions.
You ever been inside?
No, why would I go there?
I was just wondering if you knew her.
I don't. I mean, I know she used to hang with my sister back in the day. But I guess they fell out or something, that's all I know.
I have a theory about what's going on, and I will talk to you about it
Can
in a
you
second.
tell me anything about Olivia Ravencroft? Anything at all?
I can tell you she doesn't get along with my sister.
Really? Why?
I don't know. They had some falling out a while ago. You should ask her.
Do you think Olivia would have
see.
any reason to light the Hathorn house on fire?
Let me put it this way. Olivia is what we call in this town part of the witch business. Anything dramatic, spectacular, or with fire, she's usually involved.
So you think she did it?
I didn't say that. I just think it's possible that she could have.
I
Okay.
see.
Thanks.
And then
Look, I spoke with the judge. They don't have anything on you. All we need is an alibi, and then they can't charge you with anything.
And they're not going to have anything on me. Because he can't prove I did it.
Then why not just give the police an alibi? That's all they need.
I just can't. It's not only about me, okay?
Okay, I understand. But I can't help you or anyone else if I don't know who they are.
Just, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I can't.
do you guys know each other?
You and the judge know each other. Have a history?
The man thinks I'm a bad influence.
Why?
Because I used to be friends with his son. His son has had an interesting life, and he thinks it's my fault. He holds a grudge against me.
Really? That sounds surprising.
You live in a small town long enough, people make up their minds about who you are. Doesn't matter if it's true or not. It just is.
And we saw Tegan at the
Saw
museum.
Tegan at the museum. Looks like she's working on an interesting installation.
Why don't you ask her?
Well, I thought you might have an opinion, or...
I don't. Can you just leave her out of this? I don't want her being involved with my problems. I'm done talking, okay?
Alright, she's done.
Hi.
I'm done.
Okay, she's done. Let me. This is my current working theory, and I'm probably gonna record one more episode after this. So we saw this picture.
What does this mean?
Says Coven. And there's Olivia, there's Tegan. I'm pretty sure that's Lauren in the background. But there's a little bit of... I think her face... May's face got messed up in that Coven thing somehow. And I won't get a chance to know about it until next time. Thank you guys for joining me in this episode. We explored the museum. And we're going to try to figure out what's going on, and hopefully next time we'll actually explore the Hathorn house. Until then, I've been Cruz. This is Joe where I do stuff. If you hadn't hit the thumbs up button, do so please. It helps out the channel, and leave a comment below on what you think is going on if you have any thoughts about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.